I find it quite interesting. That's what watching him in pressers. He's got this reputation. The reputation of him when he came, when it was been talked about that Russell Martin could become Rangers manager, was that he's a bit ponderous, he's a bit airy fairy almost, a bit hippie. I think it's the veganism thing and the Buddhism and that. He's just basically doing everything he possibly can to become a better manager. I think a better head coach. But that goes out the window when you watch his pressers. He's quite kind of monotone, but he's very, very intense. He's quite quiet, but he's very, very intense, particularly when the question being asked by the assembled press is one he wants. It's something he wants to kind of shut down. He's kind of a disagreeing with it. There's always a lot of the media. They're just trying to get a bit of a rise out of him. They're trying to imply stuff's going wrong, no matter how politely they do it. But the one today that got me was the talk about Mikey Moore and how Jermaine Defoe, being in charge of Tottenham under-18s, had told young Mikey, get a chance to go to Rangers, you've got to go there. It's a great club because Jermaine Defoe, a bit of a legend in his lunchtime at Ibrox. But Russell Martin just pointing out in his presser today, no, but also Jermaine Defoe came to see Southampton and how his management team himself, Russell Martin and his assistant coaches were looking after the youth team players at Southampton. Part of the reason I got the job at Swansea was because how I was developing young players at MK Dons. Part of the reason I got the job at Southampton was how I was developing young players at Swansea. And it quickly kind of back. It was like, I mean, I know my job's not just about developing young players, but it's quite. It was like, yeah, it's not just about Rangers, it's me as well. How I look after young players. And so that lets other people know that their young loanees from massive English Premier League clubs are going to be fine at Ibrox if they want to drop them off. He cuts off with quite a kind of quiet intensity.